Hello, Bossy World. Welcome to Boxing Block Center. The unified heavyweight ruler of the whole wide world, Anthony Joshua, has ordered Mr. Hearn of Mantra Boxing as promoter to resume negotiations with Tim Water. Winkle has also received the message and he said that he's open to talk with Tim Joshua as well. So let's say we are now getting to the right point, because now we might get to see the Wilder Joshua fight next year. But the problem is that Tyson Fury is or wants to surprise a lot of people. Tyson Fury has been training hard. He's in a top ship, a top ship. So I don't know what to say. I think Deontay Wilder will win because Tyson Fury has been inactive and his body might get to fail him after 6 rounds, 7 rounds. But you never know. This guy can just come in at boss water and walk away with the WC belt. So the king, Anthony Joshua, has told Eddie Hearn that, hey, let's make it a 2-fight deal. One in the UK and one in the US. Let's make it balanced and fair. And there's nothing more fair than that, in my opinion. So Joshua doing that is very, very nice. Joshua, a few days ago, posted on Twitter that watch me become undisputed 2019, which means Joshua is already looking forward to Water. His eyes on Water right now, and nothing else is going to stop this guy from achieving his dream. But the problem is that Deontay Wilder has to win, and if he doesn't win, if Tyson Fury wins, it means he's going to lose out on a huge payday. A huge payday. Do I want to see Joshua Fury fight? Definitely I want to see that as well. I want to see all matchups. The best fighting the best. I want to see all matchups. But we all know that Tyson Fury may not fight Joshua due to the history they have together. So it is very, very hard. And I don't know. Let's just see. Hopefully, for me, whoever wins out of Fury and Water should fight Joshua and no one else. Let's not allow politics to play into our hands and stuff like that. Let's kick politics out of the way and make the best fight happen. And Joshua wants to become undisputed, and he needs that belt to be. So Water has to win if he wants to get a huge payday against AJ. Fury has to win if he wants to get a huge payday against AJ. Both of those guys has to win. AJ is still the number 1 heavyweight in the world, and nothing can change that. Not even Ellis Lewis can change that. Not even Winkle can change that. Not even Hearn can change that. Right now, Joshua is the man until he's beaten by someone. So until then, let's see what happens, guys. Joshua making a very strong stand. That's a strong statement, ordering Eddie Hearn to make that fight happen. One in the US, one in the UK. That would be fantastic in my opinion, and that's all what we want to see. Imagine the first fight happened in the UK and Joshua knocking Deontay Wilder out, go to America and knock him out again the second time. It's going to be epic. Some people say, were you dreaming? Wilder wins. Well, I'm not dreaming. I just know that Joshua is more determined than Wilder. Joshua is not money driven when it comes to becoming undisputed. Deontay Wilder is money driven. He has been that. He has been like that throughout his whole career. He started boxing for money. Joshua didn't. So you can see the difference between both of those guys. Joshua is a guy who came into the scene to achieve his dream, to become a role model, to become a legend, a living legend. And he's getting there now. He's getting there so far. Deontay Wilder's a guy who was broke, needed money for something because his daughter was sick, and yeah, he had to do what he had to do, and boxing was the only source of revenue. You know what I mean? So that's just it. Both of those guys came into the scene for different reasons, and Joshua came in with a passion to become a champion, a great one champion, and he's doing that so far. So Joshua orders Eddie Hearn to make the water fight happen. Eddie Hearn soon has to take the first step, that is by approaching Shelley Winkle, Heyman, and other Deontay Wilder managers that he has. He has a lot of managers. Man, Deontay Wilder is just surprising, man. But anyway, what do you guys think? This is a good step from Joshua. Give it to us below. Like the video, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Cheers, everyone.